you're here, grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
All right, everybody, we're live, and let me start this off by saying Avada.
Avada, yeah.
That's it. We're done. Okay, thank you for stopping in. Hey, Artie, how you doing? Don, how you doing? Really glad to see the two of you. Welcome into my silly stream. And all the ships at sea out there. What do we got? We got 24,
silly
26?
String.
Yes.
Silly strings. Welcome to
Yeah,
the silly
you said
string.
the silly string.
Silly string made every kid's birthday party fun.
Yep.
It did.
But not when you shoot at a lit cake.
My parents were too cheap to buy me silly string. They just bought me regular string.
Well, you were silly enough.
They said, be silly with it.
Did it work?
No.
You still got silly left over from way back when. You do?
Yeah,
I got lots of silly
plays
left
with
over.
socks.
That's a lot of silly string all wrapped around into a tube.
Yeah.
I hope that won't be my legacy.
What?
He played with socks on my tombstone.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah. Well, at least Jeff Dunham made a shitload of money.
I'm not ventriloquist.
Yeah.
No.
You're not
No,
even a
you're not.
ventriloquist either.
Shut up. Shut up.
Thank you for that. We needed a sound effect. I was looking for a rim shot and I couldn't find it. So there you go. That's good. I need to be. Thank you. I need to be better prepared. I need one of those little things with buttons on it. So you can,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors. Let's welcome Charles Galuski. Hooray!
Hey, Charles.
Hey.
Ooh.
Good to see you. You're looking lovely. Did you get your haircut recently?
Thank you. Yes, actually, I did.
I was going to say, did you just wash it finally? It looks good. You look nice.
Thank
You
you.
got the little Superman curl going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clark Bent.
Yeah.
We got. Hey, Artie, you want to? I'm sorry, Artie. You want to say hello to the ships at sea?
Yes, let's say hello to Joe, USA Drone Flyer Captain Joe America. We've got Michael, Tedsark Drone Guy, and Michael, Fly Zone Drone, and Chris, Doc Murdoch, and Silas Seeger, not Silas Mourner, but his other cousin. And we got Johnny Drone Flyer, Curtis Dart, who doesn't shart. And then we have Bill Quinn Dynasty. And then we have the Grumpy Vlogger, Lloyd. Hello, hello. We got Barkley, 107 Drones, and Steve, Mika Steve, all the way from down under. And then, yeah, Dominic from down under. And Warren Nicker Show. And I think that's the rest. So,
You sure?
welcome, everybody.
And welcome
Charles,
to you, Artie. It's been a
Mudbutt,
while.
Andrew, and Gary.
All right,
There we
forget. All right, hey, Artie. It's been a while since you came into the channel.
Yeah,
Yeah, because your job. How's that thing going?
it's going good. I'm hoping to be permanent this week. So,
You're gonna get
find
permanent?
out tomorrow. No,
You're
not
gonna
yet. They said January. So, then I
You
could...
look like Charles. You're gonna get a permanent. You're gonna curls. And, yeah. They make you do that to keep a job. That's wrong. Well, good for you. But that's why you haven't been coming on. Are you working tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yep.
Well, feel free
Working
to
regular hours.
feel free to sleep during the stream, like you have in the past, and we'll get you.
Almost fell asleep during my show last night because I was out partying on Friday. Had my little birthday party with the band and downing a bunch of peanut butter whiskey.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Which is, by the way, is next week.
This has peanut butter whiskey in it.
Oh, cool.
And Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. Instead of Irish cream, it's Kentucky cream basically. But Buffalo Trace is a good brand of bourbon, allegedly. And I just thought, that sounds like it tastes like every other Irish cream. So let's buy it.
So
check it out.
Kentucky cream.
I have my peanut butter whiskey, and I have mixed it with ice.
Ice. Oh,
Yep,
that's creative.
That's good.
It's a good recipe.
But no ice balls.
Yep.
No ice balls. I put my regular balls in it, and then put the ice in afterwards.
Who was talking about that? He's 40. Oh, it was Paul Wedgenbig.
Yeah.
He was, and he goes, 40 years old. They've never had ice balls. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Game of Thrones came to mind.
Maybe you shouldn't be teabagging out in cold weather.
But I've never had an ice baller either. I've had round ice cubes. But, it didn't excite me as much as it was exciting him. So just so everybody knows, I just thought I'd throw out there, Alexis will not be here. Not you.
Oh.
She'll not be here tonight. She's out partying with the man.
Oh, good.
I'm gone.
Good for her.
I was just here for her. See you guys later.
I figured that. I should have waited till later to bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes. What Alexis said? Alexis said
We got Edge FPV. Welcome.
She said she's at a football party with Jeff. Jeff
good.
is her man, so that's nice. They've been doing a lot of stuff lately.
I was just joking about leaving. It's okay if I come back.
I knew you'd be back. I knew you'd be back. I knew it.
I'm predictable.
You just can't leave. JSK Enterprises. Bye.
Tell me I can't. I will leave in a heartbeat if you tell me I can't do it.
So Leonard is the only reason he's here is for Alexis. Clearly, bye, Uncle Bill's Toys. Wow, that's hurtful. I could get like a white wig and prosthetics.
Okay. Do we want to just do some giveaways and just give away ephemeral stuff like smiles and well wishes and
well wishes? Wow, you know what? That's a good idea. Can't have enough well wishes. Oh, okay, sure. I got a request for a link. Let's do that. There it is. Okay, I'll leave it a surprise till he shows up. All right. Okay, kids. So have we done any flying lately? Anybody?
No.
I did.
Kind of under the weather today. Got right in the
It's
virus.
amazing. I actually got out and
You were going to be the last person I was going to say flew. So
I never do. But I was in Kansas the other day and I drove through a town called Gas, and they have a water tower that says gas and has KAN for Kansas. So I flew a water tower that said gas can.
Yes,
that's
can.
awesome. And you got
Is that anywhere near Uranus?
Here.
Well, right next to it is a town called Moran.
Oh, Gas Moran. Okay.
They don't even know how to spell moron.
Unlike Pennsylvania, who gets the spelling of intercourse and blue balls absolutely correct.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
And Bird in Hand. They also have a town called Bird in Hand, and they're all in the same area. You just wonder what's going on in that area.
Competing to have the most unique name.
Bird in Hand.
Hey, there's a Hell, Michigan.
Hell, Michigan?
Yep.
Yeah? Have you been there?
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't.
You're supposed to say yes and back.
Yeah, and back. Yep.
Been to hell and back.
And that's where the Eagles ended up. Hell and freezes over.
That's what their T-shirts should say on them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we got Chuck
been to hell
and Mike Night Train. Come on the Night Train.
What was that?
Just a little GNR.
Okay. Gas show.
Marcel. Off-axis FPV. Yep.
Silas wants to know where you're from. Oh, you're just typing away instead of talking, so that's okay.
Silas, I am in Missouri.
Missouri.
Southwest Missouri. Missouri.
Aren't you supposed to say it that way? Missouri?
Well, depends on whether or not I can pronounce things correctly.
Yeah. I don't want to put any pressure on you or anything, but you do live there.
No, it's pronounced either way. Missouri.
Yeah. Potato.
There, up the road here, there's Oklahoma, Miami, and they don't pronounce it Miami, but it's spelled just like Miami, but they pronounce it Miami.
However,
And then up the other road, you have a Nevada, Missouri. They don't want to call it Nevada, Missouri. They want it to be called Nevada, Missouri. So.
Oh.
Because that's interesting. My wife pronounces
it. And then you have Coffeyville, Kansas.
Miami.
Which is near Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I did a gig there once.
When Asian or Latin women say Miami, though, it sounds sexier. Yeah. Welcome to Miami.
So how'd you like Coffeyville?
I'm sorry?
I had a really shitty hotel room with
so the best one in town.
Yep. Crickets that kept me awake all night.
You said coffee.
Every time I start dozing off, and those little peckers would start chirping. Oh, you son of a... Turn on the light in the bathroom, and they're gone.
See, Silas is originally from Coffeyville.
Oh. Had a pretty good show, though. That was the highlight. Just the
Good.
Put us in a cheap-ass motel down the street.
Oh, and I missed. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Yep.
Hi, Curtis.
He's a fellow groundhog baby.
And we got Chris. You said hi to Chris, Doc Murdoch, right?
Yep.
Oh.
He was out there pushing my likes up very, very hard, and I appreciate it.
Yep.
And so, Charles, have you flown in the last 6 months? Or?
In the last 6 months, yeah, in the last 6 months, but
right. I wanted to make it easy.
Not recently.
Yeah. Any plans to go flying?
I just gotta wait till I know I have a good weather day. Probably not tomorrow because I'm gonna spend the day. I gotta go grocery shopping Tuesday. I've got a doctor's appointment, so maybe on Wednesday, if I'm fortunate, I can get out and do some stuff.
Anything else you want to tell us, like your shopping list, or?
No, but I will tell you about something I did participate in.
Okay.
One of another drone channel sponsored a Secret Santa thing this Christmas, and anybody who wanted to participate, of course, what you did is you put your name in, and he said, okay, you person X, you send a gift to here to person Y, and person Y, you send a gift to person B, and so on and so forth. And so I got involved with that because I just enjoy that kind of thing.
Okay.
And what you were supposed to do is watch just one video from the channel that you were assigned, and then you were supposed to buy your gift using inspiration from that one video.
Oh.
We did a live unboxing tonight of everybody's gifts. Okay. So I'll show you what my Secret Santa got for me. I have no idea which video he watched, but started with this.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And then we move on to some.
Oh, duct tape.
Yep. And this actually is probably going to come in pretty handy this summertime. Safety goggles.
Oh, there you go.
A bit of carpentry this summertime. And then from his channel, I got a sticker.
Oh, okay.
And a T-shirt.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
They're going to do the same. They're going to do the same thing next year. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention there was a prize. Whoever did the best, most creative job of procuring or making a gift for their person, was there was $100 prize for that.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
they've decided they're gonna do the thing again next year.
Right.
They're looking to expand. They didn't really have enough. They wanted to do stuff in other countries, but they didn't have enough people in Australia and Philippines and other countries, because what they wanted to do is like they had 3 people from Australia, and that's kind of odd to do. They wanted to do 4 people from Australia, so they could have the 4 Australians exchange gifts, folks from the US exchange gifts, folks from the Philippines exchange gifts, but nothing.
That's pretty aggressive. That's like 10% of Australia, isn't it? I'm sorry. Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Well, I suppose Dominic will have to comment on that.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, and they're
Yeah,
upping
where's
the,
Dom? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves you.
yeah.
Yeah. That's really great. And they gave you a lot of stuff for a Secret Santa. That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
so
it's
that
very
deserves that.
So,
Now, what were the criteria on the Secret Santa thing?
what do you mean by the criteria?
like limit.
Was there?
Oh, there was a $20 limit on the stuff you were
Okay.
supposed to buy. Now next year they're going to up that limit to $30, and they're also doubling the prize to $200.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
going to double the fun right now by entering 2 guys right here, Joe Fodolio and Paul Widgenby.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Bill, I try and keep a certain quality of panels that I go on, so I'm gonna have to go.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
And it's for the record, it's Missouri.
No!
For the record, it's Missouri, not Missouri.
It can be
How you
either.
doing, Captain Joe America? Hey, Avada, Bill.
Come on, Mr.
Wow.
Photo Leo.
I like what you did there, Photo Leo, so everybody knows.
Yeah, just so so I don't get any more Fratellos.
Fellows. I was doing Fodoleo.
That's close enough. So was
Just
Max.
sounds-
It's close enough.
Kind of a ethnic sound to it. Fodoleo. I don't know.
See, I've been kind of running the last part. I've been doing Joe Fotolo.
Totalo.
Yeah. Joe
Use your
Fotolo.
vowels. Fotolio.
Yeah.
What's up, Charles?
Not much, Joe. How's about you?
Good, man. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Same to
Yeah,
y'all.
Happy New Year's. Yep. Thank you, Paul.
8 days in, about time. Okay, yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good seeing you.
Mhm.
Oh. Well, of course. This. We need this here. Everybody say yeah.
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 Yeah. Wait, let me do my Dom. Yeah. Do it, Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta do this too with it. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a stream without the Dominic approval.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, Bill, my audio's really low. I'm gonna jump out and right back in. I'll be back.
Your audio's not really low.
Well,
or
yeah,
you
you said-
can't hear us.
I can't hear y'all very well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How about if I
He's
scream
He's
into the
doing
microphone?
good.
Does it help if I scream into the microphone?
Yeah. Yes.
He's gone. Dominic, how many streams do you do a week? About?
All of them.
I reckon.
I know
probably
all of them, but how many is that?
Easily 3 or 4 a day. Sometimes. I reckon it'd be a good dozen.
I have a hard time making it to one a week.
Here we go.
I missed it. You have trouble getting to one what a week?
Oh, it wasn't for you.
Bowel
okay.
movement.
Keep my mouth shut.
to one live stream. Oh, you don't have your coffee mug with you.
I
so
don't
you
have my
had to-
coffee mug
yeah.
with me.
All
No,
right.
it's inside.
I love that mug.
It's a good one.
I have to order my wife another one.
I got that because we when the pandemic happened and we started doing Zoom meetings and all that, I was like, that's appropriate. Yep, that's appropriate. Anytime somebody says something stupid.
There's like 3 hours of stupid usually on this stream right here. So
Yeah.
I was talking about work.
Unless I have to go to bed early, then there's only a couple hours of stupid.
well, sometimes you gotta cut back your intake.
Hmm.
But anyway, well, thank you guys for coming on. Joe, You've been on my stream before, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've been on a couple of times. And then Paul has been missing because he's busy enjoying well, not enjoying the holidays, but good to have you back there, brother. You had a nice stream today. I enjoyed that.
Thanks.
Thanks for inviting me on. I clearly don't have a lot to talk about, so I have to save some of it for for this here. But no, it was a good stream. I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah.
Yep. And Dominic, how did Boxing Day turn out for you?
Oh, it's all right. It was pretty good.
You got some new boxes?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you? Boxer Day? Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Well, I didn't have Christmas for a couple of extra days, but I got a couple of extra little pieces of technology. I got a new charger and a new charging cable because mine was starting to get a little bit old. And I got a new battery pack because mine was pretty much falling apart after 3 years. So I was able to get a new one.
And you got an inverter in your car now, so your laptop.
Yeah, I've got the inverter. Yeah, I've got the inverter as well. So, well, the inverter was a couple of months back, so that was good.
Tom's always streaming on the go.
Yeah.
There's no situation where streaming is not part of his. Dominic, that's magical what you're doing right now.
Wow, he's a magician.
Yeah, I'm just plugging everything in at the moment so we don't run out of battery.
Where are you at?
Back at the food court. That's why I thought I'd stream from the food court. That's why it took me so long to get here.
So what's the name of the staff at the food court? You must know them all by their first names by now, I'd imagine, right?
No, I don't know. I've never really introduced myself. So.
What are the restaurants at the food court? Are they the same restaurants we would see in America, or are they all Australian based?
Oh, I don't know. There's a sushi restaurant. There's a.
Is there a Saboro?
No.
Yeah, Sabaro's is a staple.
That's a staple for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have no Chick-fil-A? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a spud bar. There is a sushi restaurant. There's a juice bar.
About Shakey's Pizza?
No.
Wow, we got to get Dustin on here. Someone stole his drone.
Oh,
What?
no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the chat.
Yeah, I heard about that.
A police report from a few days ago. Some dick stole my GPS drone.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, he told me about that too. It's crazy. He he had a short video out. He flew it out. It was real foggy. Flew it out, and the guy was asking questions about it. The video kind of ends abruptly, so I don't know exactly. But what he told me was, the guy said, you're invading people's privacy, and Dustin had landed it, and guy came and took it on a motorcycle, came and took it off the ground and burn out.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
And they had him check. I guess they had him check the cameras there. He was near a dam, and it was way too foggy to make out any plates.
Oh, geez.
Bum deal.
Yeah.
Did I wonder, Dustin? Did you just get that drone? Because I thought you didn't have one. You were trying to buy one.
I know Dustin had bought a refurbished Mini 2 that
You're invading people's privacy, so I'm going to go ahead and commit felony theft.
Yep.
Yeah, he did just get. Damn, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Doesn't know about what is it? The Fourth Amendment, which is property rights. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he sent me a link to it. I don't. It wasn't a DJI, but nonetheless, it's the guy's property.
Art, that only applies to people in the government. It doesn't apply to private citizens.
We don't want to discuss politics.
He had a problem with that, and now he's got another Jeep. He just weren't meant to have GPS there, Dustin.
Maybe not.
Yeah. He got like 6 flights out of that thing, and then it went bad. Then they was refurbed, and they wouldn't fix it without a whole bunch of money. And then, I know he just got another one, and now they got stolen. What is going on?
Well, maybe, Dustin, you might get lucky and win one in 2 weeks on Art Show Drone Solutions. January 28th.
Plug.
Must be.
Are you giving away a drone there, Art? Are you giving
Art,
away?
tell us all about it.
Yeah,
What is
yes, I'm giving away a Mavic Air 2. The one that had that icky tape on it.
Blocking all the GPS signals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, Bill, did you
Yeah,
see the
this guy even covered up the navigation lights on it.
Yeah, the LEDs. I saw that on your video. Yeah,
That sounds
Crazy.
dodgy.
So this drone is illegal, apparently.
Oh, I
It-
took the tape off.
It's
Well, I
legal.
think the guy
it may
was-
have been used for nefarious purposes.
Yeah.
Probably so. Yes.
If you
Police
if you
auction
watch
hence.
the video, that I took the video and photos off of it, looked like he was surveilling certain place.
Speaking of illegal, now that I've finally got I've been flying that POS. Joe, it's a lot of fun. I know you said it is. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy
It's
it.
badass.
It is. It's fast. It's fast enough, and it's just fun. And now technically, I can't fly it, right? Because it doesn't have RID, and it's
Mhm.
over 250 grams. So technically, I'm not supposed to fly it. So
You can fly it until
September.
You're not supposed,
September.
until
I'll
September, yeah.
fly it until you're told not to fly it.
I
Huh?
think if have you updated it?
That thing. No, I'd have to do it through the PC, so I don't bother.
Well, I would say don't, because that's what's making you connect your phone to it now to be remote ID compliant.
No, that's with the Avada.
That's
Is that with the
They
Avada
haven't-
only,
they
not
haven't-
the
Yeah.
POS?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right,
if
well,
we did that, I wouldn't care. I honestly, I've already got a wire going to a pocket for my battery. I mean, yeah, I could. Yeah, but you could put it up here. I don't care where it's somewhere on my person, and there's a long wire. And what's the difference? So if there's a wire going from my goggles to my pocket for my phone, I don't care. I mean, I'll do. It's one. It's an inconvenience, but it's not a game ender. You know what I mean?
I flew mine
do
today.
it. Huh?
I flew mine today. 3 batteries.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's a funny thing. I made sure I got a 10-foot USB cable so that I could have people, have the phone hooked up to it so people could, so you could watch the flight.
Sure.
Yep.
I did the
So-
same thing before I got
Yeah.
a second pair of goggles. Yep.
So not that big a deal.
Yeah.
If-
No,
if-
it works well.
If they do it though, it would be nice if they update that so that I could do that. But have them to buy, because right now they're too expensive and too heavy. Hopefully by next September there'll be this sight of a little Ulanzi friggin' light that you could put on with Velcro and cost $40. Then that'd be awesome. You just move them from drone to drone to drone.
Yep.
Yeah, if it stays the way it is now, my little Mavic Mini is not going to. I'll have to retire it and get something new.
Well, I mean, the minis, the sub 250s, I don't think is a problem. Is it?
I don't think it is.
No.
I think sub 250, as long as you're not doing commercial work, I think you're okay. But you are 107, right?
I am 107.
Yep.
And it's a problem.
I
You're
also usually put anti-collision lights on just for visibility. The second I do that,
You're
I'm
over 250.
Yeah.
Well, I got one that I could put on, and I'm still not quite over 250. It's close, but
Although the drone doesn't know it weighs that much, so technically I can fly it and it doesn't know. But if I want to stay legal and be above board,
yeah, and I bought the class, and I want to get my 107. And you know what? It's horseshit. It being a 107 pilot, you would think you would be able to register this drone and this drone for recreational use, and this drone and this drone for commercial, and then it wouldn't matter. But you technically can't. You can do it, by the way. If you log into the website, I actually have my drones registered both ways because I was planning on getting my license last year and I never did. So I just re-registered them all recreational.
there's no such thing as a recreational or non-recreational drone. It applies to the intent you have when you're flying it.
But when you record it for your FAA number, you have to pick recreational or recreational. A 107, not one, a recreational pilot.
That's your intent when you take off. If you're talking about when you're entering in for.
But if you're a 107 pilot, you can't have. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hey.
If you're 107 pilot, you can absolutely as
the
107 pilot you can put up
brown
as a
boys.
recreational flyer.
I don't know. I was reading some of the rules there.
It all
Well,
it
in
all
any
goes
case-
to intent of your flight.
Bye-bye.
You can, but I think you still
Good
need the
brown
RID.
boys.
I'm talking about the RID rules.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, you can fly
Well-
it recreationally and use it recreationally, but you still have to. It still has to have RID, even though it's sub 250, because you're a
but-
107. So it's like they're
speaking-
punishing you for being a better
Yeah.
a better pilot.
No,
Yeah.
good.
I got you.
I was
Okay,
gonna-
I
I
understand what
was
you're talking
gonna-
about then.
And speaking as an outsider, it's 9 months' time, so I'd say a lot can happen in that period.
Yeah, it could get worse.
It could get worse,
Well,
it could get better.
It could come around to September, and they still have no way of enforcing it, and they just go ahead and
Yeah.
say, forget it.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or postpone it longer out.
I was actually considering selling the Mini 2 and buying a Mini 3.
Because and from my point of view, we're not even.
I've got my Mini
discussing
1
it
I'm
down
thinking
here.
about. I'm still
Well, guys,
calling it
I
Mini
gotta
1.
get going.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on, Bill. Charles, good to see you. Paul, Joe, Dominic, Don.
Have a good week, Art.
Boy. Bill, you guys have a great week. Catch you next Saturday at Art
Yeah.
Code Drone Solution.
Hey,
Yeah.
Art, did you see the new sticker, by the way?
Oh,
I saw that fall on your stream. That's nice.
Gee,
It's good looking.
I bet that would make a really good unboxing for that sticker.
Oh, God. Here we go. What are we
Take
gonna
care,
do
everybody.
this time?
Bye-bye.
See you, Art.
Bye, Art. Actually, I didn't even know this happened. Jim Ganant took care of it, and he sent me them in the mail. I was like, oh, wow, those are nice.
Yeah, I saw that on your stream earlier.
Yeah.
That was-
I wasn't much into the stickers, but a lot of people in the drone community have them. I actually have a manila folder full of them that I've gotten
Yeah.
over the time, and that's why.
Was
I
that
picked
on your
the coffee
stream when they were
mug.
talking about making smaller stickers for everybody?
Well, that wasn't me that did that. That was Jim. Jim took care of it. So that
Yes, yeah, but somebody mentioned on.
I think
stream
that
I
was
watched-
this morning, Johnny, on Drones and
That was
Coffee.
on John.
If you were watching,
That was the
Yep.
drone and coffee that I was watching. That talk about making smaller stickers because the stickers are just taking up too much room on the cases.
No, I reckon I'd go the opposite way. If someone tells me to make a smaller sticker, I'd say, bugger, I'm going to go bigger.
Well,
But that's my perverse nature.
Touche.
I don't have a lot of stickers on my case, but I'm already running out of room on top of it. I'm having to start going over to the sides.
Yeah, I've done the same. I should have made a board, like a sticker board for all of them instead of putting them on the case, but now I've got them all in the cases, and which is still good, and the laptop. And
Yeah.
I'm trying not to
I've got-
overlap them in case one of them starts peeling off. I can go ahead and just free up that space.
there's
Yeah.
a couple I've had to overlap because they started to peel, and it's like, let me take that one, tape that edge down with the next sticker.
Gary's sticker, Brant Ariel's, his came off on me, completely peeled
Oh,
off.
no.
And so
Yeah.
I got out the contact cement and
What
put
a
it back
bugger.
on, and it's holding good. Contact cement.
I had Captain Joe America and TJ Giggles and Farts and Drones. Both of those were starting to peel off, so I taped them down with the Fly High FPV and another one of these and another
Just
one of
kinda-
those.
You put the little edge on there just to hold it. Yeah.
Yep, holds it down just fine.
I was thinking about using them for wallpaper in my bathroom. Just do all the walls.
That's a good possibility. Yeah, I like that concept.
Yeah, why not? That's an interesting. Do you see that there?
Yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many different possibilities, especially in the fact that you've got 9 months.
And
It's just
9
And
months
as
seems like a
understaffed
long
as they
time.
are,
It's a-
do you really think they're going to be able to enforce it if they're already
Yeah,
not
that's-
enforcing small things now?
Well,
Yeah,
I
9
don't.
months seems
I
like
don't
a long
believe they'll be
time,
able to
but-
give me a ticket.
yeah. I just
I don't think
that-
they can.
I don't.
As I said, I just think the way it goes, and 9 months is a long time.
I mean, you were the perfect person to ask that question. I don't believe they can.
Looks like Paul needs one of your mugs there.
I need
Yeah.
Nevada.
Yeah.
Avada!
What are you drinking tonight, Bill?
This is a blend of peanut butter whiskey and bourbon cream, like Irish cream, but
Yeah.
it's Buffalo Trace bourbon
So
cream.
I think I told you before, I was looking for the Godiva chocolate liquor. I
Mhm.
wasn't able to find Godiva. They don't seem to have it right now, but they had another chocolate liquor, and I tried it. I don't really like it too much. I just like the peanut butter whiskey on some ice. That's it.
That's
but tonight
what I
I'm
got right
having-
here.
That's not
Yeah.
peanut butter whiskey.
Nope,
No,
that's
that's what I'm
Captain.
having tonight, though.
That's Captain Morgan. That's rum.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It-
baby. And
It's
Coke.
good.
Yes, sir. It's spiced rum, actually. You're
Yep,
spicy.
It's
it's
really
spiced rum.
good with Coke, man. It's really, really good.
Have you tried it with Dr. Pepper?
No, someone else was that you that
That's
mentioned that
me.
earlier too?
Dr. Pepper is a little sweeter, and I think that Captain Morgan spiced rum, it's a little bit harsh, and I think the sweetness of the Dr. Pepper makes it mix just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Paul, I've tried that Godiva, the Godiva chocolate liqueurs. You're not missing anything. It's
Yeah.
not that great. If
Yeah.
you want a really good chocolate liqueur, you want to get the Mozart brand. It's a little bit more expensive, but that stuff is good. That's a really good. It's a chocolate cream liqueur. That's really good.
So we're
Yeah.
thinking about taking the chocolate cream, mixing it with the peanut butter whiskey, and making a Reese's.
There you go.
Yeah.
You certainly could do that.
And Captain Joe America, it's the screwball.
Me too.
I got Screwball and Bird Dog mixed.
Oh, you know what wasn't bad though? The screwball whiskey with eggnog was good.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that. That sounds
That's
good.
it.
I've
Yeah,
had it
that
in hot
was good.
chocolate, but yeah, with eggnog sounds good.
Well,
I
people
went to
don't
the store though to get eggnog, and half a gallon of eggnog this year was like $8. It's like, what the
Yep.
hell happened?
Yep.
What the hell?
Well,
I
that kind
didn't
of
buy
money
any
just
this year.
my own. Well, I'd rather
It
make
pissed
my
me
own
off. I was protesting.
I drank enough for you then, and my kids
used
did
to,
too.
I used to just drink the heck out of eggnog.
Love it. I like Southern Comfort brand. Super thick. Super thick.
Now, this is interesting. Curtis Dart just sent me a message. And he's an interesting guy. Interesting, creative guy. He says, people are going to want to know how I got my flight into Google Earth. It's me playing. You got your flight into Google Earth. How do you do that? But I have a link. So does anybody want to see?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Because
Well,
that
you can-
sounds
Huh?
pretty impressive, actually, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, but let's do it. Let's pause
I
that.
think that might be a new hobby, is sticking flights into Google Earth if we can.
Yeah.
I think I saw something the other day. I think. Who is this from?
Doing like geotags or something?
Curtis Dart. Curtis.
Okay, yeah. I think I saw something the other day. Yep, that he kind of implemented into and kind of keyframed through the city, through the buildings. It was pretty neat.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Share audio.
So
There it
you said
is.
you entered your flight into Google Earth?
Yeah. How do you? I mean, it's actually, if we were to look up Google Earth, your flight would show up. This is what he sent me. All right.
No, that's not what I watched.
Okay. Well, let's maximize this. Now.
Yo, shouty.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh.
Wow.
Oh.
Check that out.
Wow.
Wish I could draw a 3D penis.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've done some printing on my 3D printer that ended up like that.
Oh, he said Avada, big Avada, 2 sips.
Avada! There we can remove. All right, very cool.
Joe, you faked it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
nothing.
Night Train's right. That music, some 80s movie sounds.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't mind that.
That's good. And what again? I don't. But I still don't understand the whole Google Earth part of it. Perhaps Curtis can come in and explain.
I wonder if other people can see it. That would be kind of cool.
That's what it sounded like. Ta-da! Curtis, I sent you a link. You're welcome to come in and explain that to us. That was pretty cool.
Please do.
Yeah, tell us what the hell we're looking at, because we're not
Explain
impressed yet.
yourself, Curtis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we understand
Please
what it is
explain.
that's so amazing, it's like trying to explain geometry to
It looked like he
monkeys.
was on Google Earth, and the Google Earth, the yellow line showed his flight path on there. But I don't know if that's just for him. I mean, what would
Yeah.
someone else need that information for?
I think he should come in. Don't you think that, Dom?
Yeah, I'd agree.
No,
with that. You
yeah.
can explain it a lot better.
Yeah.
That's funny. You know, Lambo. I sent him a link to come in. He's a good guy, and he got all excited. Oh, an official invite to your stream, like this is a big deal or something. Yeah, the missus and I are watching Tulsa King right now, so maybe later. It's a big deal, but we want to finish watching this stream that we can watch later because it's a
No, Dominic would have way too much fun with that, Mikey.
Tulsa King. No,
It's
I
the
tell you what,
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King's awesome.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's really, really good. It's really, really worth watching. It's fun. It's funny. It's not funny. It's scary. The whole thing. It's just good. It's good stuff. I like Sylvester Stallone.
I like Sylvester Stallone too.
I do.
I liked him a lot more when he was younger.
Why?
I haven't liked the last couple. He's coming out with another Rambo even.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
And it's
Yeah, he's a good
Weird.
actor. He's got some
he
great
should have
movies, but
ended
I hear his
Rambo.
relationships are always a bit rocky.
Yeah, he should have. Oh God.
Curtis
No,
says,
Paul.
open that link in Google Earth
No,
that you
Rambo
sent me.
was a great movie. The last Rambo, the one where he was over helping the Greenpeace people. Really great movie. Then he came out with the Rambo, what was it, Last Blood or something like that. And
Yeah.
it's like you ended it perfectly, and then you kept on going for that cash grab.
So I can open that link in Google Earth. Okay. I guess.
And what
Okay.
does it show us in Google Earth? Does it show us that video?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it.
Let me
I'm waiting
go to
I'm waiting
Google Earth. How would I find it?
Google Earth.
Okay, I've got Google Earth up.
You
I've
want
got
the link?
app. I have the app. I was just going to look at my iPad.
Well, here's the link. I'll put it in the
Yes.
chat. There it is in the chat. That's the link.
Don walking around with a portable widescreen.
It's my iPad.
I'm gonna remove Doc for now until he shows up.
So I think that Sylvester Stallone, one of his best performances was actually in the Rocky movie he did with his son at the end when he does that little inspirational speech on the side of the road about it's about how many hits you can take and you get back up. Like that was really good.
That was Rocky. That was that was Balboa.
Yep. Balboa.
That was good.
And
Yeah, Balboa.
Balboa. Phenomenal. He should have ended Rocky then. I don't care about the Creed movies. He should have stopped with Rocky.
There we
right
go.
there.
Hey, finally. Yay!
Hey, Doc.
Hey, wait a minute. I can do that too, you know.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, guys.
I never
just-
gave
You,
cheers.
you can give inspirational speeches at the end of a movie.
Listen, it's not
Yo,
about how many times you get hit. It's how many times you get hit, get back up, and do stuff. Not about how many drinks you can drink. It's about how many drinks you can drink and get back up.
Get back up.
get back up.
That's right.
Drink without brushing your teeth and throwing up and all that good stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know you drink so much, you try and brush your teeth, and the peppermint, it makes you want to throw up, but you don't. You don't throw up. You keep on drinking.
That's horrible. I don't like peppermint anyhow.
I kind of liked it. About
You switch over to Fireball.
DJ,
That's
son.
cinnamon. That's almost close to toothpaste.
anyway, Tulsa King's is actually very entertaining. I enjoy it.
I might have to look it up.
You guys got to mind me. I'm munching on some chips tonight.
Oh, okay, we're gonna. all right,
Got the
we'll just be-
munchies.
And did you bring enough for all of us?
And only if you can reach all the way across that big ass pond you got between us.
Dominic, aren't you at a restaurant right now using their Wi-Fi and you're begging for snacks?
Yeah. No, I'm using my own hotspot.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'm not using their Wi-Fi.
Besides, it's food court.
Hi, Kevin.
Okay.
Besides, I got my chips and my adult beverage. So,
Yeah, Andrew, they were just talking about it. He's coming out with another Rocky movie.
oh god,
Really?
and
Another Rocky movie?
That's what it
what are they
says.
gonna do? Wheel him around in a freaking wheelchair or
I
something?
know they're.
What?
I know he's coming out with a new.
I don't know. He's still pretty mobile. And Tulsa King, the most recent Tulsa King, right at the end that I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it.
Why
He's coming out with
not?
the new Stallone movie.
Sambo's marching it, but he's still in good shape for a man his age. He's pretty impressive, and he did get up on a
Between
horse.
him and who's the other one? Bruce Willis. All right, so
Bruce
not
Willis
too
isn't
bad
going to be
shape.
acting anymore.
Really?
Yeah, he's-
Oh, I didn't know.
He
He's
has
had to
a
retire.
mental disorder.
Mm.
I don't remember what it is, but he's having difficulty maintaining spatial. It's some mental disorder that he is not able to hit cues
Yeah.
anymore. So
He's had to retire. Yeah.
It's all because of Pulp
Oh, wow.
Fiction.
Yeah, but
Yep,
he's
that's kinda
not as
sad.
old as Stallone is.
no,
no, but
I'll just check.
That
I think
is true.
Stallone is like 73, 74.
Isn't it?
Right,
Something?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
great.
think he's a couple years younger than my dad. He's 76, so yeah, he's up there in good shape.
Yeah.
and you have to admire the fact that he wrote Rocky for himself to give himself
He's
the acting break
76.
that he wanted.
And he did it in black and white because nobody had let him rent any of the color cameras.
Yeah.
That's a neat little tidbit there too. Nobody
did
would
what?
rent the color cameras.
Pretty amazing.
He went around everywhere to try to rent the color cameras to film Rocky in color, and they wouldn't rent it to him.
But Rocky was in color.
Yeah.
Not the original.
Yeah,
Black
it
and
was.
white.
It was colored later.
Are you talking like
I
did
don't-
he make a demo movie or a short movie?
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what
There's no. Back then, it was all film. There's no such thing as a color versus black and white camera. It's the film stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first Rocky
movie was in color.
in
It
color.
wasn't black and white.
Are those gummy chips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
must be. I need more.
Fucking smash, man!
I'm sniffing too much Lyman, guys. You know, that's just where it is.
You have me questioning. I was like, wait, did I imagine Rocky being in color? Was it really black and white? I was really
Yeah. It was black and white. Yeah.
no.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was in color.
What's the thing about
Sure, I'll find out. Hold on, let me double check.
It was in
I don't
color
remember Rocky in black and
because
white.
Creed came out in his red and blue or red and white trunks.
No, I think
It's color. No,
you're sure about that.
Dominic.
Are we having
it's
a
possibly you're
Mandela moment
colorblind
here?
and you just didn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be my Lyman chips. Hang on.
It
That's
could be-
not
it could be a-
lime.
It could be a Mandela moment, and when we're just remembering it differently.
He was in color.
Yeah.
The same
I'm
way I dream it in color, so it had to be in color
Like you said, he might have done a demo or something to.
Yeah.
to get funding.
Yeah.
Maybe a trailer or something. Black
Something.
and white.
Well,
Could be.
a lot of people like in order to get Sling Blade made, they did it as a short first, and then sold the concept to get the full movie made.
But Charles actually produced movies, right? Charles,
Yeah, short ones. Yeah. But yeah.
short ones, like that we've seen on this channel, and they were very entertaining. You're saying that the camera's the camera. It's actually the film and the production
Yeah, it's film.
later on.
The film stock. The cameras
film-
take the
the
same
film-
film
yeah.
stock.
Right.
Now
So
that would, it's not. It might not be that people wouldn't sell him the color stock. It would be that he couldn't afford it because I mean, first off, the least expensive thing in any film is the actual celluloid, the film, the actual film stock.
Yeah.
Of course,
It's
black and white
processing.
would be way less expensive than color.
You got real Italian on me just now. The
Yeah, like
the
Kevin Smith did
Film
Clerks in
The
black and
film
white because
stock
it was
is
cheap.
the cheapest thing.
fuck. Anyway, okay. Well, it's interesting. I know he did
Looking,
produce
it's not. I'm not finding whether it says it is or isn't. So that's
That's a
kind of
thing.
interesting.
It's because black and white movies.
Ah.
If it's black and white, that's some really colorful black and white, though.
Yeah.
They had blood all over the ring, so yeah.
I guess.
There was about that time the black and white film produced Raging Bull, but that was
Yeah.
intentionally done in black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scorsese could afford anything he wanted.
He could afford the color film.
No, people bust his chops, about his ability to act and the fact that all his characters are the exact same person, which they pretty much are. Or say Arnold Schwarzenegger, another one. I mean, two of the biggest producing film stars in the history of film, and neither of them came from families that had a history in film. I mean, Arnold, he came over here as a friggin' stonemason. Him and his brothers were stonemasons. They started a company in California, and they said they did really well because they had the Austrian accent, which the Shishi California, like, oh, these are Austrian stonemakers, so they were able to overcharge for their work, and they got going. But anyway, and then of course he spent bazillions of hours bodybuilding and building himself up to what he was, and did that first incredibly terrible movie, Tarzan in New York.
Hercules in New York.
Hercules, that's what it was. Hercules in New York, very good. But still, these two guys, self-made men, got to give them credit. Criticize them all you want.
Balboa couldn't get
slime and chips.
Yeah, Balboa or Rocky or Sylvester Stallone couldn't get a part, and so he wrote Rocky.
Yep.
And the name Rocky, Balboa came from the street he lived on, and that's how Balboa got the name.
Cool.
But they went around and would try and sell it, and they'd be like, "This is great. We want the script," and he'd be like, "I need to star in it." They'd be like, "No, we're not really sure about it." He goes, "Okay, I'll walk," and he shopped it around that way. Yeah. This is a script. If you want it, I star in it.
Yeah, I don't think he made much money in the first movie.
I'll be right back.
No.
He made a couple bucks in the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Oh yeah, he definitely made it on the second one.
Yeah,
I just recently finally read the novel First Blood that First Blood was made off of.
Yeah.
And that book is similar, but it really ends way different than the movie. If you ever get a chance to read that novel, it's a pretty good read.
I read it years ago. Can't remember it now.
Come on, Mikey. Lime goes with beer.
So you're saying I need to get a book and open it and turn pages?
Yeah. No, lime goes with beer. I'll
Yeah,
agree with that.
here's the thing. People make marks on like pieces of paper. They make marks on it, and then you can go back, and it's almost like magic, and you can actually understand what they're trying to communicate.
Wait a minute. I might have something like that right here.
Are you going to read your joke book? Please don't. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Go for it.
Fish Eye. Where's Fish Eye? We need Fish Eye.
Fish Eye's in his box.
Home of humor.
I bought this sweater. I bought this sweater for my grandfather the other day, but it's picking up a lot of static electricity. Sorry, sir. We'll replace it free of charge. Gold.
Comedy gold.
Comedy. I didn't. I spent no time finding that. I just opened it up, and there it was. I'll try it again.
That's comedy bauxite.
This is how we feel about that book, Bill.
It's okay. I like that sound effect. That's awesome. What? Here we go. And for the intellectual scientific crowd, what did the atom say when he lost an electron? Man, I really need to keep an eye on those things.
Oh, God.
Oh, I get it. Ion.
Yeah.
Because an ion is when something acquires an extra electron, right?
That's right, Don. You got it. Yep.
Ion.
He lost an electron, so he gained a charge by having an extra proton.
Yeah.
I just lost a few brain cells.
Did he say something?
So you see, there, I do have printed literature at my fingertips.
It's toilet literature.
Mm.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I must have something else here. I got this book that was sent to me. Captain Joe, Read and Do. Read and Do. This should be good for the toilet.
How many O's are in do?
How's that go?
That was from Alexis. Other books are on. Ow. Never mind.
Well, heck, let's just take a look at our libraries, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't
Yeah,
want to go there. Mine's in storage.
I was just going to pull out what I had nearby.
I gave away a ton of books just the other day. Got rid of a bunch of paperbacks.
Metric ton. English
A
ton.
shit ton.
Shit ton.
Shit.
Good time. Mm.
Gotcha. No,
Yeah,
I
we
used to
don't
love
do
to read.
English
I used to love to read as a kid, and I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing it again.
Yeah, Bill, we use
Eventually.
freedom units. It's shit ton.
Yeah.
Shit ton. That's right. and which is there? You know, which is what, like 50 ass loads, right?
50 ass loads, yes.
Yep, there you go.
The metric pronunciation at it is shitload.
Well, that's the more proper pronunciation.
Yeah, but that's the metric version, whereas the imperial version is shit ton.
Ah, okay, there you go. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, and I agree, Lloyd. Lloyd says that doesn't count as
Yeah,
literature.
joke book is not literature.
Mm-mm.
What book are we talking
Although
about?
this joke book from 1940 is literature.
Oh my goodness!
This will teach you about culture.
Curtis, start, ladies
Should
and
Should I open up to the segment on races?
Yeah, why not?
No, we're
Does
not
it
going
sound
to.
like Don? Does it sound like this?
This belonged to my father. My
This is what
natural.
happens when you get control of a stream deck and know how to program it with a bunch of sound effects.
This is pretty neat. 1950. So this was my my natural, my deceased father, because he was in the Navy.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's your mom?
So is this thing on?
Yep.
It's
There
a
it
big
is.
on.
Oh, she's
Yeah, my
lovely.
mom.
All right.
Yeah, Mom.
Ooh.
You sound like you just walked into the closet.
Wait, Bill, put that
you
back
know,
up there.
Just so you know, I want you guys to realize that this is my first baby picture.
Bill,
There I
that's your
am.
mom.
I'm right there.
Oh, she was
Very
pregnant
lovely.
She's pregnant with you in that picture?
Huh? Yeah, she was all right. Yeah. 7 months later, I was born after the picture, and I didn't know this. You know, my grandmother, many years later, was going through pictures. You know, she's flipping through a book, and amazing memory. Old Irish woman. These are the neighbors. You know, down the street. And it's like pictures. They were in black and white, and they were wearing like overcoats, like gray overcoats. You know, in New York. You know, New York City shots, and this is the O'Hara's, and this is this, and she's going through it. Oh, and there's your mother. Wasn't she beautiful? And I think it might have been that picture. She shows the picture. She flips it over, and there's the date on the back. And I was like, Grandma. I was born 7 months ago. She closed the book. She was so upset that she let the that's my 30s at this point. That she let the cat out of the bag. Oh my God, Billy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. For what?
So just out of curiosity, is that why they got married? Was it a shotgun wedding or?
They might have been planning on getting married anyway, but possibly. I don't know. I never asked.
Yeah.
You know, Bill.
I'm not one of those. I don't care. You know what? I'm here.
I don't
Back
either.
then, that was-
I got married the same way.
Bill, I was in my
Back
40s.
then, that was more common.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in my 40s before I found out my dad had been married to somebody before my mother. And I was like, what? And my brother's like, yeah, you didn't know? My sister's like, yeah, you didn't know? Everybody knew in the entire family except for me.
Did it bother you?
I was like, how did I miss this? How did I not know this?
Did it bother you?
Not really.
No, me either.
Except for the fact that everyone else knew, and somehow I missed it. I went through my
I
childhood
don't care at all
oblivious.
that your father was married before you.
It didn't bother me. Oh,
I did.
I was on
can
the
you
fence until Bill said that, and
can you make
now I
your
don't care
can
either.
you make that picture of your mother full screen so I can get a screenshot of it for later? She's pretty.
If you knew her, you wouldn't be saying these things. Anyway,
I don't
that
want to
never
talk
bothered
to
me.
her.
These kids. Oh my God! That means I wasn't brought into this world with
No, here you go, Don. This is
love
for you.
and oh, who cares?
There you go, Don.
Yeah, the Jeopardy
It's
thing,
supposed to be the Jeopardy theme.
yeah.
In this stream, we go with Jeopardy.
It sounded like Shaft.
Yeah, he was doing the porn music.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shaft. But anyway, hey, it's my mother. Knock it off, jackass. That's all right.
Hey, Don, that's okay. I was 13 before I found out my dad had been married before as well. I have a half sister that I didn't even know had until I was 13.
Luckily, I don't have any half siblings. I don't have any relatives from that. So it was just a little bit of family knowledge I had no idea about.
I was 30 before I realized I was married before. Havana!
TGI sucks.
You ever see a cute girl go walking by and your wife have to remind you that you're married?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't get
You ever have a cute girl go walking by and your wife remind you that you're married?
Well, he
You're
just
married.
had one go by and he forgot about the stream.
Well,
No.
no.
My wife is incredibly secure.
Your
actually.
wife is very cute.
She's very secure. She knows she's way too good for me. So
And
it's,
and if you screwed up, she'd be burying your name on a snake in the backyard.
be skinning the snake, writing the name on it, put it in the backyard, and I would wake up with something in my mouth in the morning. So she's already told
Something
me that.
it belonged to you, so you might as well
Yeah,
have it in
something
your
that
mouth.
belongs to me. I would wake up in the morning, maybe, and it would be in my mouth. So, but no, she's very secure.
She
She
went very Lorena Bobbitt.
doesn't get jealous like that. She's very secure. You know, she looks at me. It's like, yeah, right. Good luck.
Listen, and Lorena Bobbitt got away with that. She shouldn't have, man. She got away because the evidence wouldn't stand up in court.
But pumps.
Is that the way this is going to go? Is that?
This
Yeah,
is
it was a
why
good
it's
one.
called Hangar Talk.
Yeah.
It goes off the rails every week, and it's
Every
off
week.
the rails.
Sometimes
It
it's
didn't
a
go off
little
the rail
further
for like
off
an
than
hour
others.
tonight.
You know, Doc named this show, actually, this
Yep.
stream, actually. I keep calling it a show. It's whatever this is. Doc named it.
Well, no, it's a show.
Event.
You know, it's a show. It's just Hangar Talk. That's the show.
The stream.
So-
I think you have to reach
There
a
you go.
certain level of production value to call something a show.
Nah,
No? Okay.
no, because as long as you're doing it consistently, guess what? It's a show.
Okay. I go to the bathroom every day. Is that a show?
Yes.
Now, that's a stream.
As long as people are
Or
watching.
not.
Yeah, production.
It can be.
It's either a stream or a weblog.
Stream web. That's good. He's
That was,
clever.
that
He's
was
clever.
good.
He really is clever. And quick.
Fish Eye's been training you well.
Wait. You deserve this.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
it's
think
that.
the dome is missing, isn't it? When I do the rim shot. Oh, there it is. All right, that time I heard it. Okay, very good. All right.
So do you want me to tell my secrets now?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Tell us how you
Tell
do
us
that.
all
What
about
you
it.
do.
Distracted.
Yeah, share it. Yeah.
He showed up and was so silent. We were just.
No, I was going
was-
to
I
eventually
was
get
being
to
polite,
get
that's
to-
all.
We're on.
We needed to be re-railed, you know? I mean,
Has anybody seen the tracks? I have no idea where we're.
Hey,
I'll try to steer us back and see
Oh,
what
it
happens.
looks like a
You guys
squirrel.
can
All
take
right.
it from there.
All right, Curtis.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Let her
So,
rip.
We'll be
So
good. Tell us
currently,
what's
if
going
you
on.
are signed into your DJI account, and this also works with your Autel drones as well, they're working on getting it to work with Skydio as well, but it doesn't work with Skydio. The Avata, it works. Every DJI drone, this will work. So what you need to do is create a free account at airdata.com. And I guess I could go over here and show this to you.
Got a chance? Put a copy of the link. Put it in the chat for everybody.
Airdata.com.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
air
can play
data.
at home.
For those of you who can't spell air data.
And it's data, not data.
I think this will work.
Data.
So this is airdata.com.
But
And what this does,
for the people playing at home.
essentially what this, are you guys seeing this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so essentially what this does is it takes all your flights and it consolidates everything, and over a period of time it gives you a lot of information. Things like, for instance, your batteries. It'll tell you all about your batteries and your sensors and stuff, and that's all on just this one flight right here on August 13th. I've got years and years of flights here. But what you want is, let me go back here to general, go over to notifications, and then, go right here to, download notifications KML file. When you download that, you select it. Now I don't know how you do it on Apple, but you select it so that it will open up in Google Earth. And once you do that, it'll open up and you'll be able to see your flight. Now that's not what I did. There's a new app that's out that is called Google Earth Studio.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with this.
No, never seen that.
You have to
That's new.
apply. You have to sign up and get approved to use it. It's not really a big deal as far as just sign up, and like 2 to 3 weeks later they'll get back to you and let you try it out. But when you get it, what you get is this.
It's probably your Google account, right? That you would use.
Yeah, it's just your Google account that you'd use. But you're able to keyframe. So I can move around just like on Google Earth. But what's cool about it is you can keyframe all the camera moves down here so that you can actually animate fly-throughs.
That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is all my flight that I did that day. It was like a 14-minute flight.
Dang, that DJI POS was in real trouble.
Now, I have been downloading the KML files on the Phantom 4 for years, and it usually just gave you a top-down. This is kind of cool seeing the altitude.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that and what were you flying?
This is the Avata.
Avata! Thank you. That's all I wanted.
You're welcome.
Shit.
So anyway, that's how you do it. The account at AirData is free. All you need to do is sync that account with your DJI account. So when your DJI or your Autel or whatever, sync those accounts, and when you upload your flight log to DJI, it automatically is uploaded to AirData as well.
Okay.
Depending
I
on
was thinking beyond that. Ridiculous. Like I could see your flights.
So
like it became part of Google Earth.
That's coming.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So right now you can go on Google Earth, and there'll be you can click on like photos. Like you go to a location, you can click on some photos, and the photos will pop up. You guys knew that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're working on putting videos on there, long YouTube videos like what we make on there with your flight.
Cool.
With your flight.
If you want to put it up there.
In relation to what part of the world it's doing, that's just fantastic. The only problem I think is
there it is.
China.
No.
I mean, all this data. They know what kind of grass I have in my backyard and stuff. I don't know.
That's right.
I think our job, since China has so much access into what we're shooting, is to upload as much stuff as possible and overwhelm them with shit.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
That way, all the gold
there's that
nuggets
train,
are
and it's-
hidden.
I volunteer all my streams.
Even the
No, no,
ones you didn't flush.
What are these Americans doing? Oh, I sounded Russian just now. That didn't work. Wrong decade. Oh,
Yeah, but
this is the enemy? Ugh. Actually, I like Chinese.
That's too funny.
I like Chinese. I like Chinese.
They
only
come up to your knees, but they're cute and they're cuddly and they're willing to please. I like Chinese food.
Thought. I thought it was thought at first. The
Oh,
wisdom.
I don't know, but I
Confucius
like the food part better.
Okay.
Because the waiters never are rude.
Rude.
There's 800 million. This is how old this song is. There's 800 million of them in the world today. You better learn to like them. That's what I say.
Guy, that was from the 70s.
I like Chinese thought.
It's Monty Python.
Wisdom Confucius taught.
So let's see, JSK Enterprise.
Look at the many things
he
they
said,
have done to impress. There's Mausen and Gausen, Peking and Jess.
Go ahead, Curtis.
So anyways, he likes the Air Data app. The thing is, all you need to do is sync even with the RC Pro. Just sync your flight, and then you can look at it on your phone. You'll have the Air Data app on your phone, and it will automatically sync with your phone.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I
There
think
you go, Mikey.
I know we're being dicks, but I think that's excellent. It's very, very, very cool. You know, as for someone who's been on the internet, as some of you have since the '90s, just this progression of what we're getting for free, has just become incredible. Just seriously, you know, this channel. I'm paying for this 25. But
Lloyd, I tried.
But this could have been free. You know, it's just what you're getting now is just amazing compared to, you know, MIRs or IRC relay chats and dialing up.
I loved IRC relay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh God, I hated the BBCs.
Oh, I loved IRC.
Well, BBCs were different, but the BBCs, not the one in Britain, but the BBCs were different. They were interesting, but you know,
the BBSs.
Yeah, sorry, BBS.
Don't fall because I'll fall right down that hole and wonder, wait, what are we talking about? BBC?
Bulletin board system. You're going BBC like.
Yeah,
we don't
BBS.
need to know
British
what
Broadcasting Corporation.
Yeah. PBS is
Hey guys,
board
I got to jump off. I'll holler at you guys later.
Curtis, thank you for showing us that. That was awesome.
Thanks for happening, Curtis. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye, Kurt.
Yeah, you know, BBC made sense because we were talking about Monty Python and
I get it.
Yeah, just kind of went along with it.
yeah, you're right. BBS
Yeah,
is
it's pretty bad when you fly FPV in '85.
I still used to, I used to dial up with a 300 baud modem to a BBS and log into a game.
Luxury, yeah, there you go.
Luxury.
Oh, wait a minute.
We used to have to live in a cardboard box. Our internet came over tin cans. We'd have to wake up in the morning 2 hours before we went to bed.
Bill, were you so lucky to be able to just plug your computer in the back of it and do the 300 baud, or did you have to take the handset and put it in the cradle?
Never had a handset. No, I saw them. No, they were around.
I've done it once.
I didn't personally have a handset modem. No, I had an external 300 baud modem.
Okay.
You know, and then I really upgraded and went with that. I had a 9600. That was a thing for a while.
Yeah, 9600 was probably the standard for quite a while.
It was a 12. Was there a 1200? 9600, 14.4, and then of course 56K, which is still really the standard now. It's,
yeah. I remember 14.4 was the bomb.
Yeah.
It was great.
I paid a lot of money for my 14.4.
Yeah,
I did.
I skipped from the 9600 and went straight to cable. Or actually, it was DSL, but yeah, same idea.
300 baud, 1200. There was a 1200 baud.
300, 1275. 14.4, 28.8, and then 56. And then
You're reading this off. You're reading this off
No,
Wikipedia.
I'm not reading
Don't
it.
lie.
No. I'm not reading it.
Well, I don't remember 7,500.
It was
Yeah, Lambo says 300. Started out at 2,400.
Yeah. We had 1,200 up, 75
It
down.
was 2,400. No, I only remembered multiples of 12. What are you doing there with this 7,500? You Australians.
1,200 up, 75 down. It was teletext in Australia.
Okay.
He's making this shit up. Could have been. I don't know.
Some of us just remember this stuff, Bill. Come on.
Yeah,
could have been. I don't know. I used to dial up the internet in DOS using DOS PPP. It was a tiny little program. You used to tweak the crap out of it because you had to actually learn the handshake methods and so on and so forth to make it to get every last little bit out of that terrible connection so you can game online. Speaking of somebody who's been around since the beginning of time, Tom, welcome in.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, I thought he was
Evening, Tom.
I had a 3-digit CompuServe number.
CompuServe?
CompuServe. A 3-digit.
I remember when that came out. Yes, sir. I liked CompuServe. I did that for a few months.
I don't know if so early. It wasn't America Online. It was the 13 Colonies Online.
I had America Online before it was America Online.
That one
Wood rates ran never hit 7,500. They went from 4,800 to 9,600.
Yeah,
I had CompuServe. I
remember the 9,600.
We've heard that story, Bill. You've told it before on the stream.
Prodigy. I talked about Prodigy.
You talked, yeah.
Did I?
That you had a service that then became America Online.
That was that was Quantum Link.
Quantum Link, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me that I repeat myself.
You repeat yourself.
I need that. You know, you're kind of like my nanny. I appreciate
I'm just letting you know that story was boring the first time you told it.
It's not repeating.
It hasn't gotten better over time. No.
Bill, it's recycling. That's all it is. It's not repeating.
I am so hateful. I'm so sorry, Bill.
I talked about dialing up in SLIP instead of PPP.
Oh, I don't think you've said that. Tell us all about it.
Well, before, never mind. You don't care, liar. Back in the day, there was something called Slipknot.
So what was a Trash 80?
That's where I
right here.
Google Slipknot.
Right here. I remember.
I ran a dispatch system on Trash 80 computers.
That's how I learned. That's where I learned how to program on.
Yep, same here. Yep, I learned on the Trash 80.
Yep.
Trash 80s, man.
With the cassette drive, and you had to watch the two little asterisks. One was telling you it was working. One was telling you the data was moving.
We actually upgraded.
So you knew when the program started and ended.
Wow. We actually were able to upgrade to an 8-inch single density, single-sided floppy.
All right, watch this upgrading to 8-inch talk going on right now because we're about to have a lady in here. Addie, hooray!
Hi, guys.
Addie. How you doing?
Good. How is everyone?
Oh goodness!
Stop the trash talk.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, Addie? You're home?
Yeah, I'm at home.
Okay. All right.
Nothing else.
Don't you recognize the background?
Yes, it's distinctive.
It's a pretty boring background.
Yeah. Oh, welcome in. You haven't been on my stream in a while, so welcome in.
No, yeah, I haven't.
What's the oldest computer you ever had?
Come on, Bill.
She's looking around. This one over here.
Okay.
This one over here.
Probably. Well, family had one of the earliest MacBooks.
Yeah. See, Billy, you just made all of us feel old on the entire stream except for Addie.
It's a
Thank
room
you.
full of boomers.
Okay, you ready, Bill? All right. I'm gonna date everybody. Other than the Trash 80, which Dominic and I know about. The first computer I owned was a Commodore 64.
I was going to say Commodore 64 was the first one I had too.
That was a
Commodore 64 and an Amiga.
My friend down the street had a VIC-20. I had the 64.
Yep.
Yes.
I had the tape deck to save my programs onto. That took the regular cassette decks.
I thought you said that my stories were repetitive and boring because that CompuServe internet software was using a Commodore 64.
Bill, I apologize. Please forgive me.
And then it was a world of difference when the 128 came out.
Yeah. Well, actually, what made the difference, though, Tom, was the smart drive.
Absolutely.
That's what made the difference.
Yep.
So
I had the Commodore 64, the VIC-20. I had all those. I bought them for my kid. And of course, it became mine.
That was my
first laptop.
And the 128
First laptop was a compact.
Addy, do you know what a freaker
compact laptop?
Do you know what a freaker line is?
Maybe. I feel like I've heard it, but I have no idea.
You see, that was a way of scamming the phone company back in the day, so you can get free long distance.
Yep.
And I ran a freaker line from Joplin up to Kansas City to a BBS to download a bunch of Commodore 64 software one night, and it took all night to download like 3 or 4 programs.
With this thing. God.
I used to download pirated software off of BBSs. It would take. You'd have to buy like one floppy disk, one 1.44 megabit floppy disk would be broken up into like 80 pieces.
And I had to do it overnight, so my parents
had to do it overnight and hope it didn't fail in the middle of the night.
Right.
And
that's why I did it overnight, so my parents wouldn't pick up the phone or anything.
Yep. That was the worst part about dial-up was if you had more than one phone in the house, somebody would pick a line up and it would
that'd
break
be
the
the end of
connection.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
And you'd have to restart.
Yep.
We actually a very funny story when we
Addie's looking at us like we were using punch cards.
No, I've heard of all of those. And
we would have to provide phone service at emergencies. And so we learned how to bug into the bottom of a payphone and put a ground plane connector in. And then we had handsets that had a little push button on the side. So when it asked you to drop the coin, you hit the button.
Yep.
So I'm at a special event on the west side of Manhattan, and one of the lieutenants on board of our command post vehicle, he picked up the phone, and I'm watching from the back of the rig, and he's just clicking away at this thing. So I walked up to him and I said, "Hey, Lou, you only have to hit it once when it asks you for the coin drop." And he turns to me and he goes, "Not when you're calling Italy." And I was like, "There you go, big boys with toys."
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
The app on the Commodore 64 was the Captain Crunch app, which took your tones, which gave you all your tones that you needed, which was based off of the Captain Crunch whistle that came as a serial prize that happened to match those tones.
Yep.
But yeah, I had that Captain
Serial
Crunch app.
prizes anymore.
That's all.
What happened, Addie?
I feel like I don't do serial prizes anymore.
Yeah, Serial doesn't do prizes anymore.
Oh,
Cracker Jacks.
No,
Cracker Jacks doesn't do it anymore either.
Swallow it and choke to death or something, you know.
Well, that's why you get the tattoo now, and it's biodegradable, and you can swallow it.
Oh yeah, the stick-on
I think you can still apply it on the other way out. So
kids could still eat that.
It comes out a little shitty.
Something's on a food product.
Kind of
They
smears a
have to make
little
it
on one
edible.
side.
Yeah.
Not nice.
You gotta be careful to pull it apart. Yeah.
That's the crappiest tattoo I ever saw.
Yeah.
That looks like shit.
This was the first computer I played on.
Smells
right
like it too. Which one did you got there?
Apple
I can't.
IIe.
Apple IIa. Okay, there you go.
I think
The
they have
Apple
one of those.
IIe is the first
Guys, as much as
computer
I like
ever
talking about
animated on.
1970s, much as I like talking about 1970s computers, I'm going to call it a night.
All right,
All
Joe.
right,
have a
Joe.
good night.
Good night,
There you
Joe.
go.
Glad you made it
Very
in
good,
the
Joe.
80s, but okay.
Good
Take
seeing
care,
you, bro.
bro. Good seeing you, buddy.
Too many people talking, but good night, everybody. Love y'all.
Thanks for stopping. That was critical.
Yeah,
It's
between
criticizing
the
us.
70s and 80s, there was too much fun with a lot of this electronic stuff. But
Yeah.
here's the really cool part about it. You know, like we all make fun of everything's made in China, right? But like me and Dominic were in junior high school. The joke was everything made in Japan.
Yeah, made in Japan. Yeah.
And then like 4 years later, the joke was made in Taiwan.
Yep.
What year did you get out of high school?
1980. Actually, 79, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm a 74.
Yeah, you're a little before me, yeah. But then the joke was Taiwan, and then like 4 or 5 years later, the joke was made.
Well, the thing with Japan is most of the toys were made there because they were only allowed to use cheap metals.
That's right.
So they could only use tin because they couldn't use anything that potentially could be turned into a weapon.
That's right.
So under martial law. So, you used to get your crap out of there. Now, if you bought from Japan, you'd be paying premium. But Japan gets all their stuff made in China.
Yep. Same thing.
So,
and
Malaysia.
That's the funny part about all that, that people forget. So that the jokes.
It'll eventually come back here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now we're struggling to get shit back here.
Yeah. Everywhere else, it could be like made in America.
Yep. That is exactly.
Like there was a thing that said "Made in America," and then down the bottom on the price tag, it said "Made in China."
Yep.
Well, normally what it says is assembled in the USA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Not from 90% foreign components.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was made in America.
Sure.
And look at the shoddy workmanship.
Yeah.
Shoddy workmanship.
We still make certain things, we make fat people. We make we make a lot of things here still.
Avada.
We can make more.
I'm getting
We
low.
make whiskey.
Fucking Dynasty Jones.
This was made in America. So is this.
We make whiskey. We make excuses. We make all kinds of good stuff.
We make some good beer here. So,
Yeah.
important things. The
That's
things
right,
that
Gary.
matter.
We make good times and we make love.
We know how to blow crap up real good too.
Yeah, we do. we make some hellish military weapons, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And that's evidence that we can still make whatever the hell we want. We just don't.
Yeah. That is exactly true.
Remember, they had a tax on. My dad was telling me they had a tax on fuel because he was in the army for quite a while. And I forget what you call him, but he was one of the people who yelled at everyone else in his group. And because they had a tax on fuel for the Leopard tanks, they used to drive them around backwards for fun, like drinking beer on top of them.
Wow.
That's a unique use of product.
Yeah, no kidding.
So quick survey. What's everybody paying for fuel? So I just paid $3.60.
308.
Yeah,
For a gallon of gas. U.S. gallon.
Yep. 308.
308.
Diesel's 4 and change.
Yeah, 493 here, unfortunately.
Wow.
But I'm in southern New Mexico.
320 or something like that.
Where are you?
Southern New Mexico.
Okay, I'm in Nevada.
Yep.
Yeah, but
sounds like Nevada.
Nevada. They're saying?
What?
What?
What, Addy?
No, it's petrol.
Sorry,
gas. You call it gas. We call it petrol.
In New York.
Oh, it's a.
Because that's
petroleum is oil.
short for petroleum. You got it.
Yeah, petroleum
we
is
call
oil.
it petrol. Not you call it gas.
Yeah,
Called
it's gas.
gasoline.
Lloyd says
Gasoline and
274. Lloyd says
And you do it
274
by
a
the
gallon in
gallon.
Oklahoma, so that's probably about what it is here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's about
274. That's not a bad price.
So-
Yeah.
So we do it by the liter here.
By the liter.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
so
see,
it'd be-
they just hide it from you more by doing that.
So it's
you know?
almost
Yeah,
4, a
because-
little less than 4 liters, right?
Okay, so it'd be. We're doing about $1.80 a liter.
Okay.
Gary has 149 a liter up in
Ouch.
Canada.
Oh, I'd love to be filling at that price. I tell you.
So you guys are paying like $7 a gallon. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's so many different taxes on it.
yep.
I was
They
in
got
Two.
They
I
got
was
nowhere
in-
interesting to go.
I
That
was in
is
Death Valley
Nice
back in
anyway.
October, and the gas station in Death Valley was $10.25 for
Oh my
diesel,
goodness.
and it was $9.10 for gasoline for unleaded. Okay,
Dominic, how much was it down there in Australia?
Well, I filled up at $1.86, and that's
Jeez.
the 91.
So he's over $7.
And $1.86.
And how many
times 3.7585 equals $7 a gallon.
Yep. And how many gallons are you running through driving Addy around every week?
Lots.
Oh goodness.
So that would mean, I'm just trying to work it out.
Oh crap! I never did the math.
Yeah, I know. It's about 20 liters.
Yeah, we did like $40, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about. Yeah, we filled up at about 40, which is about give or take 20 liters, probably 20 to 22 liters, which would be.
This is why I don't drive.
75 gallons.
Also because I can't drive.
Oh yeah,
you probably shouldn't drive if you can't drive.
That'd be the first. That'd be the first thing. Yeah, you need a license, and then we go from there.
Yeah. I mean, just think about that. You know, you're paying that per liter, so it's $7 a gallon, right? You know, over there. Think about what aviation fuel costs.
Yeah, I know.
Ouch.
Throw that into the mix.
That'd be really expensive.
Yeah.
See, right now out here it's actually not that much expensive, at least in my local area. I mean, regular avgas 100 low lead is running about $5.80 a gallon. So
I think Grumpy Vlogger's got a point. He says most of Dom's petrol goes to his live streams.
That'd be there, right?
Yeah.
Brad, we can't ride kangaroos. Not because it'll be difficult, but because they're really mean and like super beefy.
They're not mean. They're cuddly.
Hey, that video though, of the guy fighting the kangaroo was hilarious. He literally punched the kangaroo right.
Yeah, the one that had the dog in a headlock.
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the dog in a friggin' headlock. It's like, I didn't know they could do that. And the guy just squares up and pops it, and the kangaroo looks at him like, you did not just try that.
They really don't care.
Yeah, the kangaroo contemplated fighting back.
Like, are you kidding me? Go.
Yeah, he was just like, did you just hit me?
Yeah.
Do you realize how stupid that just made you look?
You know, and that whole thing.
You're going to look awful funny with that dog shoved up your ass.
I was going to say, that would have been even funnier if that kangaroo had just taken a step back and go, really? And then just freaking clocked him.
Welcome back, Bill.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi.
We're talking about fighting kangaroos.
What you missed on your way out, when you were gone, we drove the train about a quarter mile even further off the tracks.
I know. I heard something about shoving dogs up your ass or something.
Okay, the video of the kangaroo and the guy punching the kangaroo had the dog in the headlock.
Oh.
Have you not seen that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have actually. What's that got to do with shoving a dog up your ass?
Because the kangaroo stepped back and looked at him like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you just do that?
The kangaroo, when he threw a punch at the kangaroo just stopped back and gave him a look like, you're going to look awful funny with that dog shoved up your ass.
Yeah.
There's too many things in Australia that'll kill you.
It's like the first time that we've ever been able to understand another creature's feelings.
Yeah.
Like I could hear what he was saying.
I don't know. You know, whenever I've made lobster and I dropped them in a pot and I pretty much understand the feeling.
Mm.
You know, like ow, right?
Something there about.
You've got to be worried about the drop bears, though.
Yeah.
They're the ones.
Lloyd's warning us about the drop bears. They're dangerous.
They're even nastier.
Well, see, we don't have drop bears out here in the States. We just shoot them.
Yeah. We do have the jackalope.
Yeah. Now that one shoots back.
Mm.
Yes. And I don't know about you guys. I used to mountain bike a lot, and I was riding down a trail, and in Missouri, you would not expect a bear to come out of the side of a trail, but this bear came out and it was angry, and it had its antlers and everything up, and it was Bears don't have antlers. It was a deer.
I'm sorry, Addie was distracting the shit out of me just now.
I'm sorry. What were you doing, Addie?
No.
Oh, the dog was barking, so I had to go and stop him barking.
Wait a minute. Bill.
Here,
What?
that's the dog's name.
Bill or Avada?
Avada!
Bill.
The dog's
Bilbo
name's Bill?
Barkins. Bilbo Barkins.
Bilbo Barkins.
Oh
That's
gosh.
good.
I'll tell you what though, as far as real life stuff with bears, I have a buddy that rides Harley, and he rode up in the mountainous areas, right? Him and his wife were riding the Harley. His wife was on the back. They were on a highway, not even a side road or a little 2-lane. They were on a 4-lane highway on a fairly decent curve. And as he's going around the curve, all he hears over the bike is that growl. And as he went by, he didn't see it. His wife saw it. The bear came off the side of the highway at the Harley and just missed the Harley from behind, turned and was trying to chase it. And his wife saw it behind them. So chasing. It was the sound of the Harley is what the animal was chasing.
Maybe it was a mama bear.
Maybe he likes potatoes.
Yep. No telling.
Mamas get very defensive.
Yes, they do.
Potato.
But yeah, he said that was the scariest thing he's ever had happen riding a motorcycle. It's not driving through traffic or splitting traffic. He said that was the scariest thing. Just imagine an 800-pound animal come barreling off the side of the highway and just knock you clean off of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'll stick to flying aircraft.
After the road rash, there's not much of a survival.
Having a 4,500-pound SUV knock me off a motorcycle, I think is equally scary.
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, tell us a joke.
Oh, wait a minute.
Man, I didn't think it was going to take this long.
I know, huh? Do I need to do it again?
You gave me no warning, no lead-in, no nothing.
Come on, Bill.
God. Oh, they're terrible.
Just
All right.
randomly pick one.
Oh no, I can't do these.
He can't. Are you not finding one?
Oh, come on.
Why were the fine? You want to hear it?
Arthur send you that book after
I'm
you
going to go
finish
down
with
this
it?
whole page, and then you tell me if any of them are funny.
Okay.
First one. This is page 50. Page 50 of Dad Jokes 2. Why is Grandpa so wrinkled? He hates being ironed. I know.
Because
Did you hear Germans now have breakfast delivery drones? They call them Luftwaffles.
Oh,
all right, so far Paul's winning.
Yep.
This museum tour guide.
Okay,
This
what do you
museum
call
is full of art. Dad, then they better let art out. I know.
What do you call the police shoot down a cocaine drone? Crack down.
No, that was a tie.
I'm sorry. Can I change the page? Because I was going to read this whole page.
Yes, you can flip the page.
Sure,
There's
change
not
page.
a funny joke on this page.
You find a good one, Bill.
Oh, wait. That's not that bad. My sister just married a taxi cab driver. She was apparently unaware of his checkered past. See, Tom's from New York. You don't understand checkered cabs. You know.
Yeah, that it didn't play well with the international audience. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, stop dreaming about pizza delivery by drone. It's a pie in the sky idea.
That's the common that one. I don't know. Addie, do you have a joke?
Dyslexic, agnostic, insomniac lays awake at night wondering if there really is a dog. Or
All right, let's go back to Bill.
Don't be
All right,
mean to
listen,
Addie.
I'll give you another Lorena Bobbitt one. So we all know what happened with Lorena Bobbitt, right? Okay. So she's driving down the road with her husband's dick, or the part of it that she has. She throws it out the window. It lands on the windshield of the old people driving behind her. And the wife says, "Oh my God, did you see that bug?" And the husband says, "Never mind the bug. Did you see the size of that bug's dick?"
Oh man. You know, it's hard to beat a few of those.
Bill is scouring that book. He is just shuffling those pages as fast as possible.
Crap.
What am I gonna do?
I've told this one before. After dinner, my wife asked if I could clear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it over.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yay.
I'll give you that one. That's good.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh
Hey,
God.
I'll put one in.
I found one. It's a bumper
Okay.
sticker. Bumper sticker. 99% of lawyers give the rest of them a bad name.
Hey, Bill, why did the U.S. military name its
funny.
newest drone Caitlyn Jenner?
Why?
Because it's unmanned.
Unmanned. I think I told that joke once.
Okay. A friend of mine got sacked from his job. He asked, smoking or non-smoking? I think he should have asked burial or cremation.
What the fuck? What? I think your presentation destroyed that joke. Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again. We'll make believe we didn't hear any of that.
It might be funny the second time.
Yeah. A friend of mine got sacked from his job.
Sacked, like fired.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
That's probably why, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked...
This is great. Continue on.
This
is gold. So far, Dom, you are in the lead.
Yeah.
I'm the official scorekeeper.
That's
Okay.
right.
Oh,
There it is.
I'll tell another one. Did you hear about the 7 dwarves in the spa feeling happy? So happy got up and left.
It's kind of funny. You know. Did you hear about the Greek guy who didn't want to leave home because he hated to leave his brothers behind?
Oh.
That one had a bitter aftertaste that was so sweet.
You get that joke, right? Yeah.
I just think that left a bunch of kid marks.
You get 4 of them on a bar stool. You turn it upside down. You know, this is these are not in this book by the way.
Well, we can tell.
Yeah, can you?
Hey, what's the national bird of Pakistan?
What?
What's the national bird of Pakistan? An American drone.
that works.
That works, right? I mean,
That works.
You know,
That works.
It's not
my
that
son-
inside.
My son got offered a job at the local crematorium, but he didn't take it once he found out what he was going to earn.
Do you know that scientists have recently grown vocal cords in a petri dish? The results speak for themselves.
That wasn't bad, but did you notice how we all leaned in when Dominic started to tell the joke? We all leaned in. Okay.
The results.
That's concentration.
Well, we had to concentrate to translate from Australian to English.
Yeah. It's a translation thing, yes.
Brant has
Oh,
a good
God.
one. Brant Ariel
Gary.
said Greeks invented sex. Italians introduced it to women.
Yes.
dinner, chicken dinner. Hooray!
That's a winner. That was a winner.
This cannot actually be called a train anymore.
Oh goodness. That's too
My
funny.
gosh. That put a cap on it.
You can tell it's getting late on your guys' end of the country.
It's not late here. It's like
Quarter
What
to
time
4
is it there, Eddie?
Yeah,
3:45
Well,
3:45?
looks like it's
3:45
in the
p.m.
PMs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Monday afternoon.
See,
Yeah,
Bill
no,
is
it's,
coming up on midnight.
For me, it's 9:46 here in the evening. So
8:46 by me.
So I'm an hour east of you, and Bill's an hour east of me.
yep. I think Bill's a little east. Period.
I have to buy another book.
Yeah.
Well, open it up.
Did you hear the one about the? I've just was reading the news there, and you know what happened when a blue ship and a red ship collided? All the sailors were marooned.
You hear about the two guys that stole a calendar?
There you go. A little late with
They
that.
didn't get any time.
They each got 6
They
months.
each got 6 months.
All right. So here's a joke from 1940, and I don't get it one bit. See if anybody can explain this to me, because humor changes over the years, and this is from 1940 before World War II. It's completely. I have no idea what this is, but Mose said, the boss of the night shift, "You haven't been late for work since you've moved. Where do you live now?" And Mose said, 4 blocks on the other side of the graveyard. It's in a joke book. I have no idea what the punchline is.
Because he's
It's
trying
not
to
that
get
it's
so
not.
quickly. He's so scared of the graveyard, he runs past it.
Okay. What's the difference between a
Maybe?
penguin and a priest?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
That I couldn't get. What?
Because
What's the
we
difference
don't have
between
those same fears
Right.
like that anymore. At least most don't.
This is really interesting to go through and read some of these jokes and see what the references
What
are
is the
and see
difference
how
between a
strange
penguin
they
and
are.
a priest?
Well, I'm not afraid to
taller.
leave my kids home with the penguin.
Fornicate the penguin.
Intercourse, the penguin.
Intercourse. Yeah, intercourse the penguin.
What's he doing on top of the jelly?
Oh goodness.
What if
There
he
it
lays
is.
an egg? What if he's a male? He might be a male. He looks rather butch to me. So what is it? What is the difference between a priest and a penguin?
I'm not
just said.
afraid to leave my kids home alone
night,
with
Gary.
the penguin.
No. Don started that joke. He didn't finish it.
I didn't.
That was Tom.
I did.
Oh, it was a Tom. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you started it, and I thought Tom finished it. I thought he got creative. That was pretty funny, Tom. Good job.
We've been, Don and I have been private chatting, okay?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
Sharing
what we need
punch-
to do. We'll look up
sharing
the jokes,
punchline.
and one of us will do a setup, and the other one will do make us look really witty.
What do you call a court case between an immigrant and a priest? Okay, what do you call a court case between an immigrant and a priest? Alien versus predator.
That's good.
Hey, I'm agnostic Roman Catholic. Okay,
That's
Go
not
figure
bad.
That one out.
That one
that's
wasn't bad.
good, actually.
How many dead prostitutes does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
I don't know. There's 13 in the basement. It's still dark down there. That's a Jimbo Shark. That's a Jimbo Shark joke.
That's
By
a
the way.
Bo Shark one. Yes, that is true. All right, where is Jim? He should be here tonight.
The little kid holds the pervert's hand as they walk into the wood and says, "I'm scared." And the pervert says, "How do you think I feel? I have to walk out of here alone."
God, that's bad.
That's actually that's funny. It's funny and
goodness.
tragic at the same time. Anyway, yeah, Jim is taking a sabbatical.
Hiatus.
Well, just tell him I hope he gets better over it.
Yeah, we all miss him.
Oh, man.
We all miss him. Anyway, guys, I've been on 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 more minutes.
I think I might call this one. I do actually have to get up in the morning because we're getting a delivery tomorrow. I'm getting a new sofa.
Ooh.
You know, it's quality when you buy it through Amazon.
Is it?
It's not really a sofa. What is? It's a chaise. It's a overstuffed chaise lounge kind of thing for my wife.
Ooh, it's
so fucking special.
Are they moving it in for you?
It's being delivered by FedEx, so no.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, so
They'll
I'm
drop
gonna
it off,
be.
and you got to move it in.
Oh no, Don,
that's off the moving truck.
I was just gonna say they ain't dropping it off; they're dropping it.
Yeah. It'll be left here, and I got to get it into the house. Probably, I think it actually comes in. I probably put the feet on it. I think it actually has 2 sections that put together. But anyway,
is it long enough for you to take a nap on after you put it together?
Yeah, but I'm not going to. This is for my wife. I've got the overstuffed leather couch
and the doghouse.
That's mine. Hers is her old chaise lounge. I sat on it and broke it.
Oh, so this is a new one to replace that. And so this new one is only for her.
Yeah, but we got that thing. It was cheap. You know, it looked nice and it was comfortable, but it just was junk.
This new one is only for her, and she's gonna lounge in it, and you're gonna feed her peeled grapes.
You do that. No, she doesn't. She actually doesn't like to stay in the living room and watch TV with me right now because she's uncomfortable in the thing because it doesn't look it if you look at it, but it's just on the inside. It's starting to break apart. So anyway.
So I got one more joke before we go.
Time to get rid of it. It's not worn out looking. It looks new.
I got one more. I got one more entry.
It's crap.
I got one more.
One more entry. Oh, go
okay.
for it.
Everybody wants to tell a final joke.
So, if you think that my friend got mad at me when he caught me sniffing his sister's panties, you should have seen the rest of his family at her funeral. They were nuts.
Totally appropriate joke.
Yeah.
Serial killer jokes are okay as long as they're properly executed.
Oh, that's good. I like
That's not bad. I like that one.
There it is. That's the winner.
All right, Tom has one.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with. Okay, this one just a little wordy, but I'll get through it. And I'm going to stick with the priest theme. Well, 12 priests were ready to be ordained, and the final test was them to line up in a straight row, totally nude in a garden, while a sexy, beautiful, big-breasted nude model danced before them. But each priest had a small bell attached to his penis, and they were told that anyone whose bell rang when she danced in front of them would not be ordained, because he had not reached the state of spiritual purity. Well, the beautiful model danced before the first candidate with no reaction. She proceeded down the line with the same response from all the priests until she got to the final priest. As she danced, his bell began to ring so loudly that it flew off and fell clattering to the ground. Embarrassed, he took a couple of steps forward, bent over to pick up the bell. Then all the other priest bells started to ring.
Yeah,
okay, I gotta go. I gotta go do a rosary before.
Yeah, you better go do some penance.
Yeah, do 20 Hail Marys.
Yeah, that's going to take quite a few, I think.
That's what's coming tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice, Bill.
Nice.
Well, it's okay. You know,
That looks comfy.
It's not expensive, but it does look comfortable. So
At least it'll fit through the door.
Maybe.
You hope.
Sideways.
We'll hope. No, it's going to come in 2 boxes, so apparently the back is separate from it.
And there's enough room to build a small wine rack under there.
Yep.
But it's overstuffed and comfortable looking. So, and it's gray, so it matches my gray leather furniture.
Oh, Catskill says you've been demonetized for the month, Bill.
That's okay.
Most definitely.
That'll really cut into my budget, but that's all right. We'll survive. I have no more jokes.
It just means you only get one banana instead of two.
Maybe 3. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4, 5 bananas. Make a bunch, so do many more. I'm sorry. I just it's it's the things pop in your head when you hear stuff.
Okay, now that just blew it. That reminds me of the banana splits.
That was
Mm-hmm.
That was
the song.
Yeah, definitely banana splits.
Yep.
Sir. I mean, people say things and stuff like that pops in my head all day long.
That was
very noisy.
Hanna-Barbera.
It's really noisy in there. It's hard to keep track of what I'm doing.
It's the voices. The voices.
The voices, the theme songs, Magilla Gorilla. I mean,
The
it's all
problem
popping.
is they're all speaking in different languages for him.
It's all popping in there all the time. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys for coming in and making my chat interesting. Thank you to Don and Charles and Doc, Chris,
That's okay.
and Dominic and Paul and Tom and Adelaide. It's been my pleasure to have you all here. Thank you. How do you writing a new joke? I see with the pen out there.
Oh no, it's editing something on an iPad.
Oh, okay. All right. That's okay. You're on a stream right now, but that's all right. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hey,
have a good night, everybody.
Hey, don't pick on her. Dom joins streams to fall asleep. So
That's right.
And you can do 2 things at once because ADHD.
I just want to say, Avada!
TGI sucks.